So, good day to all. So, this is software that I'll be presenting. So, software I'll be presenting today is the Krita software. I know maybe most of you have not known of this software or may have known about it in some ways, but let me present it to you today. So, if you download and open the software, you can actually see this kind of interface. If you look closely, you may see it like some sort of a Photoshop. If you open Photoshop, you can see this. Um, it looks very similar with Photoshop in a way, but there are very many different things that you may notice, such as this, but many are similar to each other. Many things are similar. It's like here, the layers. Yeah, that's all. But we'll get more in depth in the common things and what makes it different from Illustrator. So history. History can be traced back to Matthias Etrix at the 1998 Linux Congress. So Matthias wanted to show the ease with which it was possible to hack a Qt GUI around an existing application. And the application he chose to demo it with was GIMP. So that was it in the Congress. So in people within the KDE project, so this is the people who are providing Krita, decided to start their own image editor application. So the development focused on an application that was part of the K Office suite called K Image by Michael Koch, and it was later renamed to K Image Shop. So this was the start of Krita. So K Image Shop officially kicked off with a small mail by Matthias Elter. Basically, the idea back then was to make it a GUI shell around image magic. It's going to be a Cobra based application with out of process filter plugins compatible with the IMP plugins, which are also out of the process, though of course not Cobra based. Then, K Image Shop was. I fell out of trademark law in Germany, and K Image Shop was renamed to Crayon, which has also appeared to infringe on an existing trademark, so Crayon was finally renamed to Krita in 2002. So that was the short and brief history about Krita. So, what are the common features of Krita? So, it can run on Windows, Mac, and Android. So, the software is usually used by illustrators, 2D and 3D designers, concept designers, visual effect creators, and also game developers. So, it supports PSD or the Photoshop document. So, you may try to open an existing Photoshop document in the Krita. So, it also has layer management and mirroring tools. So, just like Illustrator, you have layers there and the same selection tools. So, what makes Krita different from the mainstream software? So, it's faster mirroring, zooming, and panning and rotation. So, there are other more. Users can make their own shortcuts of the commonly used tools. So, you can all create your own shortcuts. So, not mostly used for vector graphics. So, as you all know, Illustrator is mostly used for vector graphics. And mostly, this is an open source, freely available software, and there are no enterprise plans. So, this software is absolutely free. But there are ways and you can donate since it's free. So, here are what you can see. So, there are 100 professionally made brushes. So, in those brushes, you have different possibilities that you can use them in your artwork. So there are also brush stabilizers. So brush stabilizers means that you can stabilize your drawings, and there is even a dedicated brush which we call the dynamic brush tool. Brush engine. So in Krita they have what they call brush engines. So each engine has a large amount of setting to customize your brush. Each brush engine is made to satisfy a specific need such as color smudge engine, shape engine, particle engine, and even a filter engine. The wraparound mode means that it is easy to create seamless textures and patterns now. The image will make references of itself along the X and Y axis. Continue painting and watch all of the references update instantly, so no more clunky offsetting to see how your image repeats itself. The resource manager. So important brush and texture packs from the artist to expand your tool set. If you create some brushes that you love, share them with the world by creating your own bundles. And HDR painting. So HDR painting mainly focuses on the productivity features of the software. So Krita is the only dedicated painting application that lets you open, save, edit, and author HDR and scene referred images. Furthermore, OCIO and OpenEXR support. You can manipulate the view to examine HDR images and use it in the most cutting edge workflows from the film and visual effect industries. So, in my conclusion, Krita is a good software for creating drawings or digital paintings, but somehow Illustrator focuses more on creating vector graphics. So, since I have time, I can show you some artworks from the website since I'm not very good in this kind of digital paintings. So, here you can see that it's real nice. So these are what I got from the website. So there are many artists there that share their artworks freely, and I'm not planning to use this. So these are some of examples. So we proceed to the software itself. So as you can see, this is the Krita interface. Just like Photoshop, we have the toolbars in the left, but you can customize it depending on how you want it. So here you have the brush presets. So there are a lot of brush. So this is my artwork. So my artwork is kinda lame, but I just use presets so that I can make this artwork. So like this, I can already add a mountain just by using this brush. Wow! I can even add some kind of grass, or what kind of plants are these. So there are very many ways in which you can create drawings using Krita software. Here you have the selection tools. So just like in Illustrator, Photoshop, there's a magnetic selection tool or even the magic wand tool. So if you have any more questions regarding the software, you can directly visit their website at krita.org. So, or even you can download the software yourself to try and do create your own artworks. Thank you.